Hi guys! Welcome to my channel, my name is Angus and today we are going to watch the 4th episode of the second season of Dark. So, Dark. And we are back with Dark here on this channel. In the last episode, the 3rd episode, we concentrated on the Tiedemans, Egon and Claudia to be quite precise, because not only did we see, Egon slowly connecting the dots between everything that happened, between 53 and 87, talking to Ulrich, and I think is quite close to figuring out what really is happening, all the time traveling, and that he really is the father of Mikkel, and so on. And of course Claudia, who in her younger form visited not only 2020, and she saw her daughter, Regina, having cancer, and I was very distraught by it. And then in 87, she also visited Hage Tannhaus, who, is supposed to tell her about, the time machine and how to build it and all this time continuum, time loop, whatever thing. And that was very interesting because Hage Tannhaus, the older one, told Claudia, the younger one, that, that he was supposed to explain things to her and that he wouldn't be able to do it if not for Claudia, the older one, giving the book to him in 54, and then younger Jonas explaining everything to him a few days before that. And that was, of course, very interesting because we saw then older Claudia visiting the younger Hage Tannhaus, giving him the book, really pushing the point that, it all is connected. Older Claudia couldn't go back in time and giving him the book if not the older Hage Tannhaus would explain the younger Claudia how it all works. And all of that could not happen if younger Jonas would not explain Hage Tannhaus how it would work. So, it is all connected, it's all very confusing. Hage Tannhaus, the younger one, was so confused too. And then Claudia died. She really made some last minute visits in there because she knew she would die. She gave Agnes a newspaper article in which was stated that she would be found dead in the woods. And then Agnes gave it to her brother, in fact, as we know now, Noah, and told him that Claudia has the last pages of this little book in which everything is written. He went to the woods, found Claudia, and then killed her, but not before Claudia and him had a little talk, and we found out that not only was Noah once working for or with Claudia, he knows less than Claudia, at least that is what I gathered from this little dialogue, because Claudia was very confident, talking about, he's doing this for so long but still doesn't know how to play this game. And then, sowing the little seeds of doubt in his mind, that is he really a man of his own? Is he really not following anyone? He's only following Adam, in fact. And then he killed her and then read what was on these little pages. And he was very frightened or saddened by that, it seems. And he said something about Charlotte, which makes me think, as I said, is he maybe the father of Charlotte or maybe grandfather or whatever? But grandfather is not possible, I think. It's everything is connected. I mean, now that we know that he is the brother of Agnes Nielsen, that means, he is Ulrich's great uncle and Mikkel's great uncle. So everything is connected. Everyone is a family member of someone else, it seems. And I am very curious to see what we are going to see in this episode. I guess we are going to see Jonas again because last episode we did not see anything of him. And so I guess older Jonas, younger Jonas, and some other characters will also be present now. And I am very, very curious, and I would say let's not waste any more time. Let's just jump right into the episode. Have fun. Oh, Jonas is back. Where? We don't know. But he's somewhere. In a field. From the looks of it, I would say probably 1921 or something. But I mean, it's a field, it's a forest, so
Hey.
But that looks definitely
Was ist denn mit dem passiert?
it looks like the 20s.
20s? 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 20s
Very old-fashioned.
Woher hast du das? Was willst du hier?
And who are you, my friend? You look like a younger Ulrich.
Du warst zu essen vertragen.
Das passt schon, danke.
Unsinn. Diana hat ein Herz für so welche wie dich. Komm.
Why do I think that this is the same time where the Sigmundus Creatus Est thing started out? It would make sense to me, at least. I mean, it would be very interesting if you could see Bartosz, but I guess he is dead by now.
Agnes, geh und sag Erna Bescheid.
Oh, that is Agnes. Okay, okay. But if that is Agnes, is Noah that much older? Really? Because he looks much older.
Ich weiß, es klingt eigenartig. Aber welches Jahr haben wir?
Ich habe sie aber ganz ordentlich zugerichtet, was? 1921.
Yep, everything's messed up here. Okay. But if that's 1921, is he maybe someone in the 50s? Would be possible. But then the question is, of course, who he is.
Ich finde, wir passen perfekt zusammen.
Ah. Yeah.
Ich hab nie etwas anderes.
That will change. Trust me. And now she's having nightmares, just like Jonas. That's not good. But the question is obviously, how would she react if she knew the truth? You know, that she's in fact his aunt.
Sie sind Herr Wöller, richtig?
Ja.
One-eyed guy, the pirate.
Dann haben wir heute das Vergnügen. Sie haben noch ein Auto.
Oh yeah, right, he has no driver's license. And I still ask why. I mean, is that really possible? Why is nobody saying, guy, get your driver's license? What the hell? I mean, he's, as we see, he's probably very useless without a car. And if he has nobody who can drive him anywhere, so I would think he's not the best suited for a job where you have to drive around a lot or get around a lot. But well, what do I know, huh? Grandfather. And Hannah is calling Charlotte. That is interesting. Does she want to tell her about all of this? I mean, Charlotte is probably the most likely person to believe her after everything she found out up until now, together with her husband.
Wer ist das?
Das ist kompliziert.
It is very complicated, yes.
Mama, warum hast du das?
Because she thought it might be useful in the future.
Machen.
For example, you know, blackmailing that guy to destroy Ulrich's life, but he managed to do that all by himself, so it wasn't necessary.
Was willst du hier?
Hello. Hello.
Martha, Franziska,
Was du hier willst?
wir müssen reden.
Okay, about what exactly?
Warum hast du die überhaupt mitgebracht?
Meine Eltern sind seit 2 Tagen gar nicht mehr zu Hause. Kann sie doch nicht einfach allein lassen.
Perfect family life in Winden.
Wieso benehmen sich alle so komisch?
Is that a trick question? I mean, what is the situation here? Everything is extremely messed up. Nothing is normal since about 6 months.
Du hast fast 24 Stunden geschlafen.
Well, he deserved some sleep. After everything he's gone through. And here we have Noah.
Ich hatte dich mir anders vorgestellt.
Warum hast du das gerade gesagt? Was soll das heißen?
Ah, creepy smile. Yep, he can do that also in his younger version. So, all part of the plan. Or how it should be, according to Adam and Noah. But the question is obviously, what is the plan here?
Also hier gibt es nur einen Tiedemann, Aleksander Tiedemann, der leitet das Werk.
Aleksander Tiedemann.
Yep, isn't that cool to find out, huh?
Jeder, der hier geboren wurde, bleibt. Ist doch seltsam für eine Stadt von dieser Größe. Was meinen Sie? Woran liegt es?
Very good question. Is there something about this place, you know, that they can't leave, really?
Sie sind 86 nach Winden gekommen. Zu derselben Zeit, als der Junge verschwunden ist. Mats Nielsen.
Nein, etwas später. Einige Wochen. Was spielt das für eine Rolle?
In that case, not a big role, but, you know, he's onto something, I guess.
Warum haben Sie den Namen Ihrer Frau angenommen?
Wir wollten den Namen am Leben erhalten.
Wie ist Ihr richtiger Name?
Yeah, if you found out,
Köhler.
he would be in a big trouble.
Aleksander Köhler.
Yeah, but if he double checks this, then, yeah, that will be a big problem for Aleksander.
Das ist eine Versicherung.
Was soll das heißen?
Dass jemand sehr viel Wert darauf legt, dass beides nicht gefunden wird.
Du erpresst jemanden.
Yeah, she
Wer
wanted
bist
to.
du eigentlich?
Wer ich bin.
A desperate woman with nothing to lose. Oh, but no. Oh, Charlotte is
Tut mir
there.
leid.
And then also Wöller and
Aber wir müssen es jemandem erzählen.
the other guys. Yeah. And as expected, she wants to tell her.
Das ist Jonas. Er ist viel älter und er weiß, wo mein Jonas ist und er weiß auch, wo Ulrich ist.
That's not how you start this whole thing. At least I wouldn't start this like this. That makes you seem pretty crazy. But I mean, it's Charlotte. She knows.
Der Mann hier, der Priester. Weißt du, wer das ist?
Yep,
Das ist nur...
he knows it.
Du kennst ihn? Was weißt du über ihn?
Probably a lot. I mean, he was in the 20s.
Du wusstest das alles. Das mit der Zeitreise.
Es gibt da etwas, das ihr beide sehen solltet.
The thing in the bunker? Okay, so everything comes together here, and now we have these four who might find the portal too. Might find it. Well, let's hope nobody gets lost. Elisabeth? I mean, she survives all of this. Maybe they travel through time, then the apocalypse happens, and then and maybe she makes it back, you know, shortly before everything closes up. And then she's one of the surviving ones.
Wo kann ich Artikel und Veröffentlichungen der letzten 30 Jahre finden?
Das ist alles digitalisiert.
What? What is that? How can I do this? Technology
Und wo finde ich das?
is crazy. I mean, it must be pretty crazy for everyone who goes from the 80s to the 2020s, 2010s even. Everything that happened in these 25, 30 years. Technology, computer stuff, and digital things. I mean, the pure concept of a cell phone, you know, is should be crazy to most people. Modern smartphone. Ooh. Well, at least it's not that that crazy compared to someone who goes from the 50s to the 2020s.
Was wissen Sie über Anna Kahnwald?
Ihr Mann hat sich letztes Jahr umgebracht. Eigentlich hat hier niemand verstanden, warum sie ihn geheiratet hat. Hätte jeden haben können. Es gab Gerüchte, dass sie eine Affäre hat mit Ulrich Nielsen.
Yeah, but that's still an interesting question. Why did she marry Michael? Is there a special reason to this? Maybe?
Wie kommt man zu seinem Posten? Sonderkommission. Haben Sie sich das freiwillig ausgesucht?
Maybe he messed up because he lost his driver's license.
Das habe ich.
Okay, that sounds suspicious. Very suspicious.
Claudia Tiedemann. Sie kannte die genauen Zeiten und wann das passiert. Es hat keinen Sinn gemacht. Und gleichzeitig den einzigen.
Ihr habt das alles gewusst?
Well, they were completing the puzzle. Still.
Das hat sie uns gegeben. Da steht alles drin. Über die Kinder. Wer verschwunden ist, wann. Dinge über Zeitreisen. Zeichnungen, Tabellen, wir haben es nicht ganz verstanden.
Oh yeah, and these pages are the ones that Noah has now.
Ihr müsst es ihr sagen.
And how do you think she would react to that?
Okay, aber ich mach das.
Yeah, better than Hannah, obviously. Oh, what? He was killed? He did not die of cancer? Somebody killed him? Interesting. Okay. But who would kill him? I mean, Ulrich, maybe. But how did he escape, you know? That's the question. But apart from that, maybe Sigmundus? Because he knew too much? Okay. I guess you won't get far, Jonas. The tunnel, the portal is not fully done yet, I think.
Als ob noch lebt. Wie kann sich etwas so echt anfühlen, wenn jemand tot ist?
But I mean, it's not possible, right? But if it is possible, it's possible that he will come out there. But, Oh, but yeah, they're looking for the door to the power plant. Well, that will lead nowhere.
Du hast gesagt, du glaubst, dass Mikkel in der Höhle war. Du hattest recht. Mikkel war in der Höhle und Ulrich hat ihn da gesucht. Aber da war etwas in den Höhlen. Eine Art Riss in der Zeit.
Will she believe that in times of Photoshop and fake news? I don't know. I mean, she probably thinks that she's crazy. Yeah.
Wer bist denn du? Bist du ihr Neuer?
Ich bin Jonas. Ihr Sohn.
Yep. But that sounds even more crazy. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Although it's not surprising. Yeah, problem is you can't really prove anything. Or you can't really prove that, you know, I was in the past, so it is possible or something, and I guess older Jonas doesn't have anything with him from the future. Or maybe he has, and that is the proof, I don't know. Can't think of anything, at least. Okay, who's there? Jonas. No. Bartosz, what are you doing here? You sleazy bastard.
Was machst du hier?
Was soll die Scheiße?
Was machst du hier?
He's coming back from the past.
Mein Mann steckt in den 50ern, mein Sohn in den 80ern.
And your husband also in the 80s. I know, it sounds crazy and it doesn't make sense, but in reality, yeah. Yeah, it is how it is.
Katharina? Ich war da. Ich habe ihn gesehen.
Oh yeah, right, he has a time machine. They can just go back to the past. I forgot, completely forgot.
Ihr habt sie doch nicht mehr alle.
Yep. Well, at least you tried. But, I mean, you could try it with somebody else who's not that angry and bitter. Okay, it's already there. Okay, I thought they were just in the process of building it. Seems to be not the case. Oh, it is the case, okay. But how did Bartosz work in there? I mean, we saw him standing upright. Isn't that so? So was he in a different part of the caves? It is complicated. And very confusing, yes?
Wenn du mit dieser ganzen Scheiße hier irgendwas zu tun hast.
Fick dich.
Lass das! Mann, jetzt sag uns einfach, warum du hier bist.
He can't, because Noah told him not to. Just look into the case.
Das packen wir ein.
Und den?
Den lassen wir hier.
Den lassen wir hier.
Uff.
Dann ändert er vielleicht seine Meinung.
I knew it. Well.
Das willst du nicht machen?
Well, they can. And they will. Will Elisabeth free him? I mean, somehow she must be connected to Sigmundus. After, I mean, of course, not then, but, you know, after everything happened, so.
Und wir haben eine Stadt voller Menschen, die sich belügen, betrügen und hintergehen. Und die offensichtlich allesamt damit beschäftigt sind, zu verheimlichen, was hier wirklich vor sich geht.
I mean, like him or not, he just captured the essence of Dark in of Winden, rather, in just a few sentences, perfectly. That is something to behold. That is utter contempt in his face. And that is a very good question.
Also, letzten Sommer ist Folgendes.
Oh, Claudia! What the fuck are you doing on the street? And we still don't know what about his eye.
Interessant.
Yeah. More interesting that you don't follow her. But okay. Okay. And what is Katharina doing now? Is she checking something that might prove that they are right? You know, Mikkel in the 80s. Pictures from the classes and stuff. Yeah, there he is. Hello. And we remember he also was in this, in the same picture. Or the same picture was also in the in that glass case, you know, in the corridor.
Sie ist noch nicht offen.
Well, obviously not. Noah likes his apples. He really likes them, but only half of them. Ah, yeah, wasting food after the war. How dare he?
Du willst doch nach Hause. Das sagen sie jedenfalls.
Mm.
Wer ist sie?
Adam and Noah.
Reisende.
So yeah, everything, of course, what happens there, everything happened before, so they have to send Jonas away, so everything can happen the same way, again, and again. Now we wait until Katharina comes back, because she will be back.
Adam.
Wer ist Adam?
Der Anführer von Sigmundus.
Er will, dass der letzte Zyklus beginnt.
In
3 Tagen. Ich muss ihn stoppen.
But how are you going to do that? Are you going to tell everyone?
Sie hat's versucht. Aber am Ende ist sie genau das geworden, was sie bekämpfen wollte.
Okay. Sounds about right. But what is that? Exactly.
Du bist einer von ihnen. Ein Reisender. Noch nicht, aber das werde ich bald.
Yeah. And there he is. Hello! 2 Noahs. That's 1 too many. And some would say 2 too many, but...
Meine Bekanntschaft hast du ja schon gemacht.
Yeah. I would say that is one of the coolest lines one could say, really, in that moment.
Du willst doch endlich Antworten haben.
That would be nice. Very nice. Question obviously what they are going to do to Jonas. Are these the ones whipping him? Because he has... I mean, he has these whip marks on his back, and when the guy's in 53. So, these, maybe.
Was ist da drin? Du wusstest, dass es hier ist. Du hast uns angelogen, die ganze Zeit.
That is quite shocking, isn't it? I mean, doesn't she understand the concept, you know? It's a god particle. Sounds to me like she doesn't really get the concept. I mean, it's not that surprising because she was very young when everything happened and she did not really learn that in the conventional way at least, so...
Das Buch, wer hat es geschrieben?
Claudia, right?
Wer auch immer es geschrieben hat Zukunft und Vergangenheit bereits gesehen.
Uh-huh. Okay. So it is Claudia, I guess. Because she saw future and past.
Adam wird ihn auf den Weg schicken, der für ihn vorbestimmt ist.
Okay, Adam sent him back.
Damit der letzte Zyklus beginnen kann.
At least that's the plan, but I guess Noah will do something about this because he seems to be pretty agitated by whatever is in the book.
Du hast sicherlich viele Fragen.
Yeah, one or two. Not too many. But who is Adam? Is he really a new character or is he someone we already saw? Not in this state, at least. I mean, because
das Reisen geht nicht spurlos an einem vorbei.
Aha, okay, so...
Der menschliche Körper ist auf Dauer nicht dafür geschaffen.
Okay, but how many times did you travel to look like this? And there's a lot of potential, of course, behind this mask, really.
Wollen wir anfangen?
Ich will mit überhaupt nichts anfangen. Ich will, dass es hier endlich aufhört. Alles.
Keine Sorge, es wird ein Ende finden. Das ist unausweichlich.
Is he maybe Hage Tannhaus? I mean, that would be the only one that I can think of here. The guy who basically started all of this. Is the guy who basically started all of this.
Wer sind Sie?
Kannst du dir das nicht denken?
Or is it you, Jonas? Very old Jonas. Oh, it's a very old Jonas. What the fuck?
Ich bin du.
Once again, fucking hell.
Jetzt fehlt nur noch ein kleiner Schubs.
Yeah, like madness. Okay. My god, what the hell? How did all of this happen? You know, you've become the very thing that you swore to destroy. There we have it. Alright, that was the 4th episode of the 2nd season of Dark. And yes, things are happening left, right and center. Obviously, we have many storylines in this episode alone. Of course, we have the storyline with Claudia, then we have the storyline with Wöller and the other police guy, then we had the storylines with Charlotte and Hannah, Peter and Jonas. Now we had Katharina. Of course, these are connected, obviously, but then separately we had also Jonas, main thing, basically, and then we also had Magnus, Martha, Franziska and Elisabeth, and then of course Bartosz a little bit too. And yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy what is going on. So complicated, so confusing, so interesting too. Adam is Jonas, we found that out, and the big question is obviously, how did he become like this? You know, we have him in 2020 talking about, you know, Claudia wanted to stop Noah, but then she became the very thing she tried to destroy, and then we have him, yeah, being Adam and basically being the thing that Claudia wants to destroy or stop, and he himself in 2020 wants to stop. Yeah, I guess we will find out later on, very late in the show. I mean, I would say season 3 to find out really what the hell is going on, really. But up until now, yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting, you know, what is going to happen, how many more people will find out about this, you know, about the truth. We have now Hannah, Charlotte, Peter, and also now Katharina, because, yeah, it took a little bit of persuasion and her looking up things, researching. But, yeah, I guess now she will believe. Magnus and Martha have the time machine. What will happen? Will they travel by accident to the past? Yeah. And everything is just all over the place. Very interesting. The other police guy, I have to look up his name. He's, you know, not really onto this whole time traveling thing, but he is onto some of the main secrets in Winden. Obviously now Aleksander's true identity. That will, yeah, that will be very interesting too. And yeah, overall just so much going on. And on one hand, it's very frustrating, you know, coming out of an episode thinking, oh, what the hell is going on? I have no idea where this is going. But on the other hand, it's just too damn interesting, and I'm too damn curious to find out what is going to happen here. So yeah, I'm hooked since basically episode 1, and I keep being hooked. And yeah, I'm just very curious to find out what is going to happen here. So yeah, that was my reaction to the 4th episode of the 2nd season of Dark. I hope you liked it, of course. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Also, if you want, follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description. And apart from that, I can only say have a nice day, stay safe, and I see you in the next video. So yeah, that was my reaction to the 4th episode of the 3rd... No. So yeah, that was my reaction to the 4th episode of the 3rd season now. So yeah, that is... So yeah, that was my reaction to the 4th episode of the... So yeah, that is my reaction. Oh, fucking hell, ich bin so dumm.